Good morning, Vintage Dolls! It's Emelyne. So I'm super excited for today. We are doing 48 hours as a 1950s housewife. So normally I film 24 hours as a 1950s housewife, and it's just kind of a fun experiment to go back in time and see how they lived. So what I do is I follow a list that I found online of basically a basic routine of what they would do. I also added things that both of my grandmas did, and I also got advice from my mom. So that's kind of what I do. I just mix all of those things together. I definitely recommend you guys watching the other ones first, especially the first one. I feel like I go more in depth of what I do. Today is Sunday, so it's gonna be a little bit different of a routine. I'm really excited for this. We have church and a lot of other fun stuff. So I'm gonna stop rambling and let's get on with the video. I know you guys always like to see what vintage outfits I'm wearing. So this is the nightgown I'm wearing. It's kind of like a very long bed jacket, like a robe kind of thing. So I got this at an antique store. I took you guys along with me, so that video is up. And I don't know, I just thought it was super cute. And yeah, so let's go make the bed, plug in the phone, open up all the blinds, and then we gotta put a face on. So we are going to plug in the haunted phone. If you guys did not see that video, you guys definitely should. Everyone thinks that this phone is haunted, including me. So if you guys want to see that, I can link that down below. But we're gonna plug this in. All right, the phone is plugged in, so it's time to go get ready. Alright, so here is the hair and makeup for today. I didn't go too in depth with showing you guys everything that took to get me ready because it is a Sunday morning and church, my church at least, starts at 9 o'clock. So I don't really have long to get everything done. So tomorrow I can show you guys a little bit more in depth. I'll probably just make like a whole video on like my 1950s housewife hair and makeup. That way you guys can always just click back to that. It is time to get out of the pajamas and get into our dress. I have a yellowish dress today, which is why I put on this color lip. I thought I thought a red lip might clash a little bit with it. So we're gonna go put on that dress and I will show you guys it. All right, you guys, here is the dress. I think this is the same dress that I wore in my first housewife video, except it was red with white polka dots. I'm pretty sure it's from the same maker. I will put the link for it down below. It's super cute. It has little sunflowers and lemons on it. I thought it would be good because it's kind of springy. So I also am going to put on an apron right now so that we can start cooking for the husband that we do not have and the children that we don't have. Which reminds me, I did make a housewife video with a baby. So if you guys want to see what that was like, I will also link that down below. And this is the clutch I'm going to use. This is one of my favorite vintage bags I have. And I'm going to add in a compact. And then I'm also have this, which is rouge, which is also known as blush. And then I have a comb. These were super cute and super handy. And then I also just have this cute little mirror. I read up and I actually learned that a lot of people back then in the 50s, the 50s were kind of when they started to do like the frozen meals and TV dinners, stuff like that. So I found out that for breakfast, they actually used to eat Eggos, which I had no idea. I would have never had thought people used to eat Eggos back then. So I have Eggos. We're also gonna make bacon, but since I don't eat meat, it is vegetarian bacon. I think it's vegan bacon. And we have some juice, and I'm also gonna set the table. All right, next up, we are going to plug in the percolator. And this is the vegan bacon. I actually think it tastes pretty good, and it's basically really easy to make. You just put it on the stovetop, let it cook for a little. So if you guys are vegetarians or just trying to eat less meat, this is easy. I'm a little nervous to go to church in this dress, and I'm not gonna film actually in church because I feel like that's disrespectful to bring a camera into church and film. But I will definitely share with you guys my experience. I don't think it should be too bad because people in my church either dress like nice casual or they get really dressed up. Like most women there dress in like dresses and heels, which is kind of funny because my old church, everyone dressed super, super casual. So I feel like I'm not gonna stand out too much. I don't know though. I think I'm gonna be super self-conscious, so we'll have to see. So like I was saying before, Sundays were like huge in the 50s. It was a family day. So today it's gonna be a lot different from tomorrow. Tomorrow will be how most of my 1950s videos are. But today, since it's all about family, I'm gonna try to hang out with my parents most of the day and do some things that they used to do in the 50s on a Sunday. So I'm super excited for that. I'm gonna finish breakfast, and then after breakfast, I'm gonna clean up and head out the door for church. So let's go. What do you think of my attire?
I was gonna say, you look wonderful.
Thank you. So
like a big tablecloth.
Oh my god. No, it really does. I don't like this one. I thought it was gonna be cuter.
I like it very. We had a tablecloth back in those days.
Yeah.
Tablecloths and like curtains and dresses, they were all like the same.
Yeah, I kind of like the tablecloth look.
Right?
It's very grandma-ish. But we're about to go into church, so I'm gonna stop vlogging. Any last words?
No last words. Go to church.
So church was good. I only got like one comment and someone was like, aren't you cold? But I did see like a couple of people looking at my dress, but I think that they just thought it was cute. I don't think they really thought much of it. So I am about to go head over to my parents right now. I just ran home super quick to grab Wilbur, and then we're gonna go to my parents for family fun day. So I have my little vintage glasses on and I'm ready to drive. All right, so I'm gonna try out this recipe. My parents and I are a little nervous for it, but basically before I did this video, I researched vegetarian 1950s recipes because all of the recipe books I have, like all had meat in it. The vegetarian options were kind of weird. I mean, this one's kind of weird too. So basically, I'll put the picture I found. I just searched on Google Pictures, like vegetarian recipes from the 1950s. It called for this thing called Veg All. So I had assumed they probably didn't sell it. And I was in the grocery store the other day and I found it. And I freaked out, Mom, when I saw this because I didn't think they were actually gonna have it still. Thought it was something that was gonna be gone. It's from, they started it in 1926.
Wow.
So it has basically mixed vegetables. Basically you take Veg All and then you're supposed to take a can of tomato juice, but I couldn't find a can of tomato juice. I searched everywhere and I couldn't find it. I know I could have gotten like the tomato juice that's like in the juice aisle, but I just wasn't sure if it would be like the same thing. So I just got tomato soup. So we're gonna, basically the recipe just called to mix it together. You could add like spices in if you want, and that's it. So it's super easy. We're gonna see how it tastes. I'm really nervous for it. This is what it looks like, guys. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. It has a very distinct smell to it. I guess I'll just put the whole can in. All right, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. All right, it's time to do the taste test. I'm scared. It's hot. I know, it looks really hot. It just tastes like a canned vegetable soup. Do you want to try it? Let's get a reaction.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It isn't, right?
No, it really isn't bad.
What would you rate it?
I would give it an 8. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. All right, let's see what my dad thinks of this.
Yum. And it tastes so good too.
Oh my gosh, wait, what's that? That's from I Love Lucy. And it tastes so
It's good for you too.
It's so tasty, too.
I love that episode. What do you think of it?
It's all right.
What would you rate it?
An 8.
That's exactly what Mom gave it. An 8. Wow. So we just finished lunch and we're gonna have some tea now and play a game of cards. These are the only cards that I have and they're Hello Kitty, but it still works. Thanks, Mom. Her teacups. I'm gonna face this way because the lighting's better. Look how pretty. So pretty. This is the haunted clock, right? So as you guys know, at my house, we have the haunted vintage phone. I wish my dad was inside to tell you guys about this clock, but this is the haunted clock. I'll tell you guys right now, but if I can get him to tell the story, I will have him tell it, but he's outside right now. So basically, we have had this clock throughout, I think the past like 3 or 4 houses that we've lived in. I'll give you guys like a little overview of it. But anyway, so we've had this clock for so long and it has never worked. It's always been on the same exact time and it never moved. We never heard a chime, nothing. So my parents were unboxing it. My dad, I don't think that they had like fully unboxed it yet, but it was in a box and they were in this house and my dad starts to hear like bells chime and he's like, what is that? And he couldn't figure it out because like I said, he's never heard this thing go off before because it's, ew, this is so creepy. As I'm telling you guys this story, you guys, I haven't even heard this thing go off today, like since I've been here. So the fact that it just chimed, like I'm not even standing next to it, like I did not touch it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That is so freaky. Okay, so I think it was like in a box. I don't think he even had it undone. He heard something chime like that and he had no idea what it was. And he's like, what is that? Like I've never heard that before. I have no idea what it is. So he started going through boxes. He opened the box and like I said to you guys, this thing has been set to the same exact time. It's never been on the right time. It's never moved. Like the hands on it have never moved. He opened it up and the time on it was to the exact minute. It's one thing like maybe for random like chimes, but for it to be set to the right time, that is so freaky. Oh my gosh. So I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys this. I only found out about it a couple weeks ago because it just happened like maybe like 2.5 weeks ago. But yeah, that's the story of that. It is so weird. My sister told my parents to get rid of it because she's like, that is like really creepy. She said maybe someone's like trying to come back or maybe something is like in the house. We don't really believe in that kind of stuff, so like we don't get super freaked out, but I just think it's really, really weird. I like just walked in the house and the phone was ringing. I was like, oh my gosh, who's calling? All right guys, so I literally just walked into the house and I was about to vlog being like, oh, I just got home. But as I walk into the house, the phone rang and I had no idea who it was. I had a feeling it was maybe like Brianna or Connor. And so I answered it and I was like, hello? Because I just thought it was one of them and it was Connor's mom. So I was not expecting that. That was cute. But anyway, I have to call Connor now because he, I think, like just got out of work. So I'm gonna call him and see what's up. All right, the house phone's ringing. Hello? Solicitor. I always get solicitors on this house phone. The last clip I left off with you guys might have been when like the solicitor called. So after that, I kept getting a ton of solicitor calls and it was so annoying because I kept answering the phone, super excited to talk to someone, and it was a solicitor, and I'm kind of surprised that they're like soliciting on Sundays. I don't know. It was getting really obnoxious, so I decided to unplug the phone. So I'm only going to plug in the phone if I have to call someone. So if someone has to get in contact with me, they're not going to be able to. But that should be fine. I don't think anyone's gonna worry. I might like call my mom later on tonight and just like let her know. But I kind of like told her I was gonna be going to bed soon anyway. So I think she'll be fine. Alright, so I just took my makeup off. I decided, oh, I keep getting foot cramps all day. I decided that I should call my mom just to make sure that she's aware that my phone is not gonna be plugged in, just in case she tries to call me and like freaks out. Hi, Wilbur. So I'm gonna call her. This thing like takes forever to dial a number. Alrighty guys, so I got Willie. Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. Look how cute he is. Alright, I feel like it looks pretty bright, but like the sun is definitely going down. In like a couple minutes, it's going to be dark 100%. Cannot believe we're already at the end of day 1 of being a housewife. It's so weird, but today was so different because normally all my housewife videos that I've done always involve like so much cleaning and like not really a lot of fun things. So it was kind of fun to have today as like an exciting day where I actually got to like enjoy the day and get to do fun stuff, but just be kind of like all dressed up. So I'm gonna put a record on. I was gonna read, but I think I'm just gonna put a record on and fall asleep because that's how tired I feel right now. I don't even think I'd be able to read a book. So let's find a good record. Actually, what one do I have up here already? Oh, I have Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland. This is what it looks like. So peaceful to listen to. I love this so much. I feel like I should do this more often, like listen to a record to fall asleep, because this is gonna be so relaxing. I feel super relaxed right now. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Well, not end the video, but end our first part of our video right here. And we will pick up again tomorrow morning. So I will see you guys then. Good night. Good morning, vintage dolls. So I had a good night's sleep. This thing is actually pretty comfortable to sleep in, so it's like very squishy. But anyway, right now we're gonna wake up and do our morning routine like we normally do. And then we have a big day of the housewife cleaning routine to do today. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. I love to clean though, so I'm excited to do all of the cleaning routine today. So let's go get started. I just did my morning stretch, and this is actually something that I've taken with me from the videos, and I try to do every morning. Normally I will just like do it in my bed, but it is so nice because it just helps to make your body feel, I'm falling over, it helps to make your body just feel more awake in the morning, and you feel like you kind of just did a little something extra. All right, so now we're going to go do hair and makeup and get ready. Alrighty, my house phone is ringing. I was about to tell you guys about my dress, but I hope it's not a solicitor. I decided to plug it in this morning, give it another shot, but we'll see. Okay, that was Connor. So I'm glad I plugged in the phone. He said he was trying to call me last night, but obviously I had no clue because I had unplugged the phone. I had called him though before I unplugged it, and I told him, I was like, I actually didn't tell him I was gonna unplug it, but I was like, I'm going to bed. So I figured I would just like call him in the morning, but obviously he had no idea what was going on. I should have told him. Whoopsie. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna show you guys my outfit that I have on right now, and then we are going to get cooking and cleaning. All right, so here is today's dress. I think this dress is so cute, and I wanted to wear this one today because it kind of reminds me of like something a housewife would wear at home. I felt like this looked a little bit too like doing the chores and stuff for church. So I decided to wear this one today. It is so adorable. It has these big pockets. Again, I got this from Amazon. So this is my outfit for today. Like I said, we're gonna go cook breakfast, and I will update you guys on everything that's gonna be happening today. Okay, so one of my favorite parts is picking out an apron for the morning. So, oh, this is the one I wore yesterday. I want to wear this one, but I feel like I need a full apron because we have a lot of stuff to do today. So maybe that one wouldn't be good. I have this full one, this full one. It's a small one. And this one, I don't think I've worn this one yet. Maybe I have. Alright, let's go for like a half apron for right now. Then when we have to do the big heavy duty stuff for today, we will put on a full apron. So I'm gonna go with this one because I love this one so much. It's so cute. Alright, first step we're gonna do today is make some coffee. I didn't show this part in the clip from yesterday because I normally show this part, but I know people are always so interested in it, and it was just like a super quick morning because of church. So I will show this to you guys. So this is a percolator. I have a couple different kinds, but this one is honestly my favorite one to use. The other ones that I have, you put on the stove top. So I like this one a little bit more because you can just plug it right into the wall. So basically what you do is there's like this little part to it and this part. You just connect these and then you pop that in there. And some people have told me that you don't have to put in a filter, but I always put in a filter because I feel like if I don't put a filter in, the grounds of the coffee get into it. So I'm gonna grab a filter quick. I just get to plug it into the wall and it will start. It like starts making this noise, and I love this thing. It keeps the coffee so hot. I also just wanted to mention super quick, I don't want to be like talking too much, but I just wanted to mention this super quick. Every single video I always get the same questions, like why don't I have Connor playing the husband in this video? Why don't I have children in this video? Like I feel like I get the same questions over and over again. So I usually answer these questions in every single video, but I feel like it just wastes so much time. So if you guys want to watch the first video, I kind of explain more in depth of like the routine of what I'm doing, and because that was like the first trial video of this, so I explained like the routine of like everything I'm doing, and I explained the whole husband situation, the kid situation, all that kind of stuff. So definitely watch the first one, that way you guys can understand everything more. But for breakfast, I'm gonna do the same breakfast that we did yesterday because I feel like it was good. We had a little fruit, we had some protein and some yumminess, so I'm gonna make that right now. Okay guys, so breakfast is done. How yummy does all of this look? I really wish I had a husband right now to sit and eat this with me, because I think it would be a lot less lonely. I know life as a housewife is definitely lonely, but at least you had them in the morning and night for a little bit. I'm kind of just stuck by myself. I would tell you guys a cute little story quick. So if you guys see all of these little like flamingo mixers, so this was my grandma's, and these were like little picks, like when she was having cocktail parties, like you could put cheese, like whatever, that kind of stuff. And she always had these little flamingo things, like these little mixers. So I always kind of like wondered where she had gotten them from, because they were so cute, but I had figured, you know, they were like from the 50s, like I probably would never find them. My grandma passed. Connor and I were at her house. My grandparents lived in Long Beach Island, New Jersey, and it's like my happy place, my favorite place in the world. So we were at their house, and I was having a really hard day. I was crying because I just missed her so much, and I was super upset. So Connor was like, why don't we go out to a restaurant and just like relax, get a drink, maybe get like a little bit of food, and you know, whatever. So I normally am not really a drinker, but I was like, whatever, I'll get a drink. So I get a drink, and this came in my drink, this little flamingo thing, and I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's a sign from my grandma, because this place opened up in the 50s, and my grandparents went there all the time, and it's still like the inside still looks very like 50s-ish. It's super, super cute. So when I saw this there, I was like, this is a sign from my grandma, just saying not to worry, just to be happy, and just to, you know, remember her in such a good way. So I thought I would tell you guys that story. I love signs from heaven like that. But anyway, I'm going to pour my coffee and eat my breakfast. I just finished up breakfast, and now it is time to clean, and then we have some, I want to say fun things to do, but it's not really like they're super fun. They're just, you know, typical things that we have to do as a housewife. Oh, I'm falling. But anyway, we're gonna clean all of this up and get going. So all the dishes are put away, the kitchen's all cleaned. I'm gonna start to prep lunch for a second. Basically, all I have to do is just boil these potatoes. So I'm just gonna get these going because they take a little while, and I also need them to be fully cooled. So I'm gonna boil the potatoes. Just filled the bottom of the pot with the potatoes, and I'm just gonna let these cook. So now I think we should give Wilbur his bath and then start with the cleaning routine. Oh, Mr. Willie, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get a bath. I know you don't like this. He hates getting baths. I'm sorry, but you want to smell good for everybody and look good, right? Alright, so I was gonna put on a full apron, but I really don't want to get anything on this dress, so I just put the house coat back on because Wilbur is a crazy man in the tub. He kind of just freaks out a little bit. So we're gonna put him in. He's already like, Mama, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Mama. It's okay, there you go. You're so good. Oh, he's doing good today. You guys are gonna see him go really, really fluffy to super tiny. Oh. Oh, I'm spilling it, Willie. I spilled it. You did so good in the bath today. You did so good, Willie. You should be so happy. He like splashed my eye with the water. Oh, look how nice you're gonna look. Alright, so Wilbur is still running around like a crazy man. But anyway, now that we got Wilbur washed, the potatoes are still cooking, it's time to clean the house. So this is the part that normally takes up a very long time of my day. Generally it ends up taking like a good couple to few hours because I like to really like deep clean the house like they would. So this is the part that I also get the most fussiest with because it is so frustrating to try to clean the house and still look good. It's really hard to clean the house with my hair down, with makeup on, with a dress on. I did in one of my videos, I think it was the Glamorous Housewife, I actually did it with heels on and it was so hard. But I feel like whenever I clean the house, I normally just like throw my hair in a bun and just wear shorts. So it's definitely difficult. But for the cleaning portion, I'm going to go over every surface in the house, which is what they would do. So all the countertops, like the refrigerator, the stove, the cabinets, any type of like countertop that I have, like all the wood surfaces, go over with polish. And then after that, I need to do the floors, and there's also like other like little things like cleaning the blinds, cleaning the bathroom really well. I'm trying to think what else. Also doing laundry, but I totally forgot to refill my laundry card, which is like such a 21st century thing. So basically where I live, we don't have washers or dryers in our actual little house, but we have them like on the property, but they're in like a laundry room. So in order to use it, you have to go use the internet, which is not a thing in the 50s, and fill up your laundry card. So I'm not gonna be able to do that because I have like $2 left on my laundry card, which would get me like a wash of clothes, but not even a dry. So I won't be able to do laundry today, but I gotta do everything else. So I'm gonna stop talking and get started. I'm such a bad housewife. This looked just like the furniture polish and it sprayed out so weird, and it's de-icer. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before. Okay, I have furniture polish. I didn't even know that I had de-icer with all my cleaning supplies. That's so weird. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay guys, so it's about like 2 hours later actually. So what happened was when I was cleaning, my battery only had 1 bar left for my camera. So I decided that I would stop filming me cleaning and charge the battery because the battery takes about 2 hours to charge. So I wanted to make sure that I was gonna get like everything in for the rest of the day without the battery dying. So basically, the only thing left I have to do for cleaning is just go over the floors, like wash the floors, but I did vacuum them, so I just want to wash them. But I also took out the garbage. I I don't even know. I literally was just like cleaning like every little thing in the house. I also had to blow dry Wilbur because he was still wet, and I brushed him out. But oh, also the potatoes got done cooking, so I took the potatoes out. I drained them and then I let them cool. So we're gonna make the potato salad in a minute and have some lunch. One of the recipes that I found when I was researching like vintage vegetarian recipes was a potato salad. So we have our potatoes. All the potatoes are in here. So what we're gonna do is add in some olive oil. I really don't have, wow, that was a lot. I really don't have a specific amount for this. We kind of just do it to taste, and then also add in white distilled vinegar. And just gonna sprinkle it. And my recommendation is don't base it off of the taste until the potatoes are fully cooled, because the flavor gets a lot stronger. And then here I have carrots, I have parsley I cut up, and then onions. So I'm gonna add all this in. I have my cute little vintage utensils, so I'm gonna mix this up. And this is my favorite potato salad. It tastes so good, and it tastes better as the days goes on. Like once the flavor soaks in more, it tastes even better. Housewives were also like secretaries, or they had work at like a library, something like that. So they would most likely get out of the house sometimes, but then again, some of them wouldn't. They would just be in the house all day long. Generally in these videos, I do go like antique shopping or something like that. But since it took a while to clean, I don't think I'm gonna leave the house today because it's just been a little bit. So I thought I would do something different. So for my lunch slash downtime, I am going to eat the potato salad. I'm gonna make some phone calls to my friends, and I'm also going to do my nails because that is something that they did. They would talk on the phone. I feel like in all the old movies you always see them talking on the phone. My grandma would always tell me stories of how she talked to her friends all the time. So we're gonna do that, and I feel like it should be fun. Hopefully some of my friends answer the phone so that I'm just not sitting there by myself. I am just putting the lid on my potato salad, and I just washed the dishes. Oh, this memory card's gonna be full. I've already gone through like 3 memory cards. I have so many hours of footage. All right, so the memory card got full, so I just put a new one in. But what was I saying? I think I said I was just washing the dishes. I just like cleaned up the kitchen from making the potato salad. And I also forgot to tell you guys can put like pepper and salt if you want in the potato salad. All right, so I have my mop ready to go. We are going to wash all of the floors. I think in the Glamorous Housewife video, I did this with heels on, which was so difficult. Today, I don't have shoes on because I've mentioned this before in the winter, and I get really, really bad back problems. And this winter, for some reason, I've been getting really bad feet problems, and like my feet hurt so bad. I should probably like put sneakers on or something like that, but it just hurts to put shoes on right now. So we're going without shoes, but basically I'm just going to wash all the floors super quick, and that is it for cleaning. Then we can get started on dinner, which I'm super excited about because it looks so delicious. I still cannot get over this lip color. It's so beautiful. But anyway, it is time to make dinner now, or start to make dinner. I'm gonna put this a little brighter. There we go. So the recipe that I found was for stuffed eggplant, which I thought sounded so good. I've never made a stuffed eggplant. I've made like eggplant parm before, but nothing like that. So I thought that would be really fun to do. The recipe I did find, I think it had meat in it. I can't remember, but it was like very, very small print. So I'm kind of just gonna do my own thing. So instead of adding meat to it, I'm gonna add quinoa. Quinoa is really good for you and has protein in it, so it's just kind of like a good substitute. So I'm gonna make the quinoa quick. So if you guys are making this recipe at home, kind of just use however much quinoa you think you're gonna need for however many eggplants you have. I'm just using half a cup of quinoa and 1 full cup of water. I'm definitely not gonna use all of this quinoa, but I'll like use it more throughout the week and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna cook the quinoa quick and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm doing the rest. What I'm gonna do is cut the eggplant in half. I'm just gonna core out some of this, but you wanna leave like a good amount of eggplant still in there. But you wanna take like a decent amount out too. Sorry, I'm like so unspecific on the amounts of this. And then what I'm gonna do is chop this up. And we're gonna keep this because we're gonna cook this in a little bit. I also have a yellow squash. I think that's what this is. I don't know why I can't think right now. But I'm just gonna cut this up. You guys can take the skin off if you want or leave it on. I always like my skin on my vegetables. So in a pan on low heat, I just have some garlic and oil sauteing. So I'm going to add in the eggplant, and I'm also gonna add in the squash. Cook this for about 4 minutes or so, or until it's tender. All right, so here I cut up some tomatoes and parsley. I'm gonna add that in now. Okay, that was actually perfect timing. The quinoa is now done, so I'm gonna add the quinoa in here. So I'm gonna put you guys right here. It smells so good. So what I'm gonna do now is scoop that into the eggplant, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven, and I don't know how long it's gonna take to bake, maybe like 20 minutes or so, but basically you're just gonna let it cook until this is tender. You guys, I just opened the door and Wilbur, you got something in the mail today. So this is Canoli's all natural treats. They said they were gonna send Wilbur something. We love them. Willie, this is for you. Oh, he knows. Willie! Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Oh my gosh, they spoiled you, Willie. Look at all these treats. Oh, this is so sweet of them. Oh my gosh. Wilbur, those say your name on it. Oh, there he goes. Whenever he eats a treat, he always like wants to eat it somewhere, like his little house. There you go. Go bring it to your house. What I have to do now is freshen up. So housewives would always have to freshen up before their husbands came home. The first video I did, I definitely played more into like the husband thing than I am in this one, just because it's kind of hard to do when you don't actually have a husband. But I'm just gonna brush out my hair so it looks a little fluffier and bouncier. Add more of this lipstick. I am so obsessed with this now. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of perfume on. This smells so good. All right, so dinner is pretty much done at this point. I took off my apron too because I don't want my husband to come home to me in an apron. But anyway, all I have to do for dinner at this point is just set the table, and the eggplant is done. So that was the easiest meal ever. I don't even think, like it took me like a half hour. It was so simple. So I'm just gonna set the table super quick and then we can eat. All right, and one of the last steps is to also have some drinks out ready for your husband. So I have this cute retro ice bucket and I have my glass. So I guess we will pour this. Okay, you guys, here is dinner. I think it looks so good. I'm actually really surprised with how good it looks. I'm really excited to try it. We have our drinks. Of course, we have the candlelight all by myself. We're gonna give this a taste test and see if it's good. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like it's gonna taste good though. This is super, super good. I'm definitely gonna eat all of this. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so good. I ate like most of the inside. There's like a couple bites left. I am so full because there's so much quinoa in it, but that was super good. I definitely recommend you guys try that. I feel like it would also taste really good if you added like some other type of like spice to it to make it like kind of a spicy flavor. I don't know, but it was really, really good. So now it is time to clean all of this up. It's a little bit after 6 o'clock, so it's probably gonna start getting dark soon, and by the time I'm done, it'll probably be like 7-ish. So I'll probably just like get ready for bed after, but we're gonna go clean up and I'll keep you guys updated. Oh my gosh! There we go. Okay, we have the phone ringing. Let's see if it's anybody interesting. Hello? Okay, so that was Connor, and he was like, when do you go back to normal life? But I just want to talk to you. And it's kind of hard for us because, like I said, we live like an hour apart, so we don't get to see each other that much. So we are so dependent on like Snapchat or FaceTime, and at least we get to always see each other, where now we can't. And the reason why this is so different from the other times I filmed this video is because normally he's been doing like doubles whenever I would film the video. So he would be at work from like 8 in the morning until midnight. So it wouldn't even matter because he was never home. So he never really knew like when I was filming these. So he's had off the past 2 days. So he's just kind of like waiting around, and like I can't talk to him really unless he calls me or I call him. But anyway, it is clearly getting dark out, so I am going to take off my makeup and I'm gonna put pajamas on, and I am like so tired, but I want to talk to you guys about the past, it hasn't been 48 hours yet, it'll be 48 hours in the morning, but I want to talk to you guys about the past 24 plus hours and just kind of share with you guys my thoughts. So I thought before I take off my makeup, I'd show you guys the nightgown I'm wearing today. It's kind of see-through, but I have like a bralette and shorts on underneath, so don't worry. But this is that adorable nightgown I got in my last video. It's so cute. Wow, it's getting so dark out. But it's super, super adorable, and it's actually so comfortable. I wish I showed you guys this in like a brighter, when it was a little bit brighter out, so you guys could see how cute it is. But oh my goodness. Oh, my bed. This is so nice. I'm so happy to be in bed right now. So I wanted to talk to you guys super quick. So when I wake up in the morning, it'll officially be 48 hours of being a housewife. And this is so crazy because I've done 24 hours before, and I thought that was a lot. But 48 hours was definitely a lot. When I was putting my dress away tonight, I was like, thank God I don't have to wake up and put this dress back on again tomorrow. I really love filming these videos. I think they're really fun. But some things that I don't like about how a housewife was definitely that the way that they dress. Like, I love that part so much. I love how they always look nice and always look so put together. But for me, I just feel like always so uncomfortable. Like I wish I could feel comfortable with like my hair done, my makeup done, and like a dress on, but I always feel like I have to be like very like proper, and like I can't like mess up my hair. So I feel like I'm always worrying about that. Where like normally when I'm cleaning my house, like my hair would be like in a bun, I wouldn't have makeup on. I would have just like a casual outfit on, or like shorts and like a tank top, something like that, you know what I mean? Something that's just easier to clean in. So whenever I'm done filming these videos, I always am so happy to not have to clean the house in a dress and not have to have my hair done for it and my makeup done for it. But at the same time, it is so nice to have my hair and makeup done at all times, because I mentioned this I think in the first video. I feel like a lot of the times like my neighbors will like knock at my door, or like my parents will stop by, and sometimes I'll be cleaning the house and I look like a mess. Like I'll have shorts on, like I said, I'll have like a tank top on, but like I won't have like a bra on, and I just like, my hair will be like in a bun, my hair will look like really gross. And I always just feel like everyone judges me like so harshly. So whenever someone's knocking at the door, I like panic and I'm like, oh my gosh. And like I try to like throw myself together quick. But I feel like it's so nice when you dress like a housewife, because you can just open the door and you look like you're going to like a red carpet event. Like you are just so glam. So it's super nice. So that's like the part I like. But then I don't like. Doing it for 48 hours was definitely a lot different than doing it for 24. I feel like doing it for 48 hours wasn't terrible. I was really worried how I was gonna feel, but one of the things I love so much is waking up in the morning and not checking my phone. It is the best feeling ever to just wake up and just be able to get out of bed, and even just to go about my day without having to be glued to my phone. Like it feels so nice. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I really want to try doing it for a week, but I don't even, first of all, I have no idea how I would even like post a video like that, because it would probably be like 2 hours long. I mean, these videos usually end up being, a 24-hour video normally ends up being 30 minutes long. So I feel like this one, I'm gonna have to really chop it down to make it like 40 minutes tops. So I feel like a week would be such a long video, and I just don't know that I would be able, not that I wouldn't be able to make it the whole week, because I could, but when you're filming, it's such a different experience. Like I've done this by myself without filming, and it's such a more peaceful, relaxing experience. But when you add a vlog camera in it and you constantly have to like be like really happy and excited and like explain what you're doing, it just gets kind of old and like tiring. So I don't know, I'll definitely think about doing a week. I'll see how it is. I have a few fun other like housewife types of videos I'm going to be putting up soon, so I think you guys will enjoy those. But I think I'm going to end the video here, because I only have like 40 seconds left on this memory card and I don't want to have to get another one. But I love you guys so much. If you guys made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching all of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time.